and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maureen. If you're new here, welcome, and please subscribe. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you so much. May God bless you and welcome back. Hey, so I'm going to head straight into today's topic, which is about my own experience in self-isolation during COVID-19. Okay, so in my previous video, I talked about where I work, and I said that I've been in quarantine since March, since the time COVID-19 came to Kenya. And yeah, so since then, myself and my colleagues, we were locked up in a home. We normally take care of people with intellectual disability, and so we were locked up because these guys are so prone to respiratory infections. Okay, so this is my story. So in May 2020, this year, on May 9th, I received some very disturbing news about a cousin of mine whom I still love so dearly, and I was told that he had passed on, and it was so unfortunate. And so I had to attend his funeral, and just to pay my last respects, and may he rest in peace. So I had to leave the compound, I had to leave the home, and leaving the home meant that if you came back, you're supposed to self-isolate yourself just to be sure that you do not have COVID-19. So I went for my cousin's funeral and came back after a few days, and I had to self-quarantine. And self-quarantine in this situation meant that I had to lock myself up in a room where I was not supposed to interact with my colleagues, no one, completely. And I remember when I arrived from home, I found, my room had been stocked with some essentials like soap, like a plate. There was one plate, 2 cups, 2 spoons. There was some sugar, some coffee, some tea leaves, such stuff. And I remember that was when I arrived and opened the room and found this stuff. That was when it hit me that I was actually going to spend 14 days in this room all alone. I remember the first day I was cool. I was completely cool, because I remember I just dropped my bags and hit the shower, and then I came back and had a very good rest. I slept, and later in the night I watched a movie. I think I actually watched 2 movies. I slept very late, and in the morning I woke up very late, I think at around 9:30. Actually, I was woken up by the person who was supposed to be serving me, to be bringing me food. And this was my colleague, Peter, with whom we're starting a YouTube channel. Please make sure you go and check out our YouTube channel. It's called The Official YouTube Noisemakers. Okay. I don't want to make noise in this channel, by the way. I just want to be cool here. I want this to be my safe space where I can talk about things that affect me. So I will leave the link down below to the official YouTube Noisemakers. Please make sure you go and check us out. So as I was saying, Peter is the one who used to serve me, who was supposed to be serving me, or who used to serve me. So he's the one who woke me up the first day. And that was the beginning of my journey. That was my first day in quarantine. And I remember it used to be so boring. At first I thought I would be cool because I am an introvert, and of course I love spending time alone, art, reading, watching movies, singing. Why? Hey, I'm telling you, all those ideas disappeared. I found myself lying on the bed and crying. Sometimes I did that because of boredom. You're so bored, and at the same time you can't bring yourself to do anything. You can't read a book. I wouldn't read a book. I wouldn't watch a movie. I wouldn't even go out to just breathe the fresh air outside. I couldn't draw. I couldn't write. My mind was just there. And sometimes it used to feel like I had depression. I don't know if there's something like acute depression, something that just comes to you. You know, you can imagine I'm just from paying the last respects to my cousin, and then I'm all alone. I have to face my fears. I have to face the fact that I'm still thinking about him, and it was affecting me so much. It wasn't easy. I remember the thing that saved me through the 14 days, the thing that prevented me from going insane, was working out. Because right before I had gone out, I had started an exercise regimen. I used to work out every morning. I had a trainer who is a colleague of mine, and thanks to him, I don't know if he will ever visit YouTube. I hope he does. And so I used to exercise every morning. I had learned new ways of exercising, and it had become fun. So that is the thing that saved me during those 14 days. I used to make sure I work out every day. I didn't have like a consistent time, but I used to make sure that anytime I could bring myself up to do it, to exercising. Even if it's inside the room or going outside, I used to do it every day. I used to exercise for 1 hour. And I remember during exercise, I used to make sure I do some yoga, even if it's just for 20 minutes. And that used to like calm me down, center me, like, I don't know if that is correct English, but it used to help me to discover what exactly it is that I am fearing. And throughout the day, I would try to prevent myself from, I don't know, overthinking about my fears. Yeah. So it was a tough 14 days. So if you know anyone who has been in self-isolation, please try and talk to them, ask them how it was. Yeah, it's scary, guys. Yeah, so that was it. And I remember towards the end of the 14 days, I started feeling some excitement. I was feeling like I was leaving jail, literally. And I don't know why, but I remember saying that, telling my supervisor that I was going to add myself one more day in the quarantine, because I just somehow just suddenly I felt like I was not ready to join people, like I was not ready to meet people again. So I added myself one day to like bring myself back together, think about my goals, think about work, what am I going to be doing. Yeah, and that is how I went back to work. And I remember after that everything was just cool. Yeah. So that's it, guys. That was my experience in 14 days of quarantine. I hope you loved this video, and I hope you're going to leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. Ask any questions, guys, and please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. Please share this video also with your friends and family. And yeah, I think that's all. And like I said, I have another YouTube channel. It's called the Official YouTube Noisemakers. It's just a channel where Cage and I, or Peter and I, talk about just anything and everything. We don't have nothing in particular that we talk about, but mostly it's just entertainment stuff and fun. Love you all so much. Take care of yourselves and remember to share what you're going through with someone. Okay, have a blessed week. Love y'all. Bye.